we have to give our intro.
Yes. Then
Then what is engineering? What is mechanical engineering?
yeah.
And how we have to start any means how we have to innovate something. First idea, then step by step process
Yeah.
for that.
Okay. And then
Then sir, scope of mechanical engineering is today.
yes. Okay. So we'll start the scope of mechanic. Yes. Tell me.
Hello, sir.
Yes. Yes.
Hello.
Tell me.
Sir, Shankar has some network issues.
Okay. Okay. Fine. No
Okay.
problem. Fine. So next we'll see what is scope of mechanical engineering in the industry. Can anybody tell what is the scope we have? So many of the people will say that we don't have scope for mechanical engineering in the industry because we are getting lesser jobs in the field of mechanical engineering industries. Anybody know what is the scope of mechanical engineering? All of you should switch on your video. Switch on your video. Yes, tell me.
Every field having a mechanical engineer is important, sir.
Sorry.
S- s- So scope of mechanical engineering means sir importance of the mechanical engineering in the industry.
Yes.
The-
So what scope we have for mechanical engineering in the industries?
So we have scope in petroleum.
Innovation.
Yes.
Sir, in automobile industries, aeronautic companies and Boeing companies,
Okay. What are the automobile companies? We have core automobile companies.
any four, sir?
Any core mechanical companies, automobile companies.
Tata Motors.
Toyota, Mercedes Benz, and
Yes.
Volvo.
Okay. What about aerospace companies?
Sir,
Sir, HAL,
Okay. Then
uh, SpaceX,
SpaceX. Yeah. Then
uh, Boeing company,
Skyroot,
yes. Boeing.
Skyroot, sir.
Okay. Then
that's it.
Airbus is there. So we have many.
Sir,
Mm.
Airbus. Okay.
sir,
So many people will say that we don't have scope for mechanical engineering, but according to me, we have a very much scope in mechanical engineering. So scope means we have to create such scope. Okay, we have to build the scope. Whichever the domain is there, we have to create it. So simply, if you feel that you don't have scope, means that is not an important thing. Okay, you have to create such scope in mechanical engineering. To create such scope, you should have interest and goal set. Okay, so until and unless if you don't have any interest, until and unless if you don't have any goal, you can't create such a great scope in any field, not only in mechanical engineering, in any field. Okay, so once you have an interest, so we have a mindset and focus. You have to focus on one thing. Okay. So suppose if you want to become design engineer, you need to focus on design field itself. I'm not telling you that you should not focus on other than design field. You do have to focus, but if you want to reach particular goal, you need to have a more focus on that. Okay, so first thing is you need to make a mindset that, but in the specific field I need to go, that you need to have a mindset, then you need to focus on the particular thing. Okay, then only you can create such great scope in any field. Okay, so next, so once you have a mindset and focus, definitely you should have to work hard. Okay, you should work hard. Until unless if you won't work hard, you can't achieve anything. Okay, so next is, definitely once you work hard, definitely you will get a success. So these are the four important things you need to focus. One, you should have interest. Then you should have a mindset and focus. Next, you should have work hard, and then definitely you will get success. Okay, if you follow these things, definitely you can achieve anything. Definitely you can create anything in your life. Okay, so next we'll see, as you know, so I have told you, if you have an interest in specific field, you need to give more focus on that. Okay, but in your 4 years of engineering, see, in your 4 years of engineering, you have n number of subjects. Can you tell me how many subjects are there in 4 years? How many subjects you will study in 4 years of mechanical engineering?
64, like
64, sir.
Sorry,
Above 64.
64
64,
subjects.
64, sir. Eight subjects in 8 semesters.
8 subjects. No, apart
No,
from lab, man.
What from lab 8, 16,
56.
56.
48, sir. 48.
48, sir.
48 or
So before entering into your subject, so first I will tell you one thing. So if you want to build your career in mechanical engineering industry or in any field, first you should have to understand the strong theoretical concept. Okay, you should have a strong understanding theoretical concept. Until unless if you won't understand the theoretical concept, it is very difficult to understand the practical concepts. Okay, so you should have to focus on the theoretical concepts also. So many people will say that whatever you will study in during your academics, so that won't come in your when you enter into an industry, right? So it should not be like that. So whatever you will study during your academics, definitely you are going to apply those theoretical concepts into practical applications. Okay, so but as I told you, you have to focus on one thing which in specific field, right? But it is very difficult to focus on all 48 subjects. So few of them you said that 48 subjects, exactly it is 48 subjects you have in 4 years of engineering. Okay, so it is very, see, if you have interest in a specific field, then no need to focus on all 48, and it is also very difficult to focus on all 48 subjects. I am not telling you that you should not focus on apart from your specific field. You do have to focus, and and you have to focus on more thing based on your area of interest, right? Okay, so and it is very difficult to focus on all 48 subjects, and it is very difficult to be expertise in all 48 subjects. Okay, so if you see any scientist or any engineer, any researcher, so he never have expertise in all the 48 subjects. Okay, so he will be expertise in only a particular field. Okay, if it is in if he is in good in material science, so he will be he is an expertise in the particular material science subjects itself. Okay, so based on that you have to focus. So how to focus, I will tell you. Suppose, so everything is depends on your area of interest. Okay, it's not like that you have to focus on all the 48 subjects. Based on your area of interest, you need to have more focus on the specific field, and that too based on your area of interest. Okay, so next I will tell you, so what are the domains we have? Core domain, subdomains. So in the last session I have told you we have many we have three major domains, right? So now I'll tell you what are the
Sir,
subdomains
your
we
voice
have.
is breaking, sir.
I think you have network issue, man.
No, sir. Voice is clear.
Voice is clear.
Yes, sir.
I think some of you are getting some network issue. Okay.
Continue, sir.
Okay. See here, first is a CAD engineer. Suppose if you have an interest in CAD engineer, you should have to focus on some of the particular subjects during your academics. So in that we have engineering graphics. So you should have strong knowledge of engineering graphics. So in engineering graphics and engineering drawing, both are same. Okay. So what are all the things we will get in engineering drawings? Can anybody?
2D.
2D drawings. So types of drawings we will get, types of views, And moreover, we have very important concept, that is angles of projections. So that is very important. So what is angles of projections? So that is the basic interview question whenever you are going to enter into CAD engineer domain. So the basic interview question you will get whenever you are going to enter into, whenever you are you attend CAD engineering interview. So what is the angle? What is angles of projection?
It will make the
How many angles of projections are there?
6.
6. 4. Who told 6? Switch on your video. See, only 12 members has attended.
Projection.
Sir, 2.
Hmm?
2 projections.
Which are those?
Horizontal.
Left like
Huh?
LLP, LLP and RP.
What
Left
is
profile
LLP?
plane and
So we have 4 angles of projections. First angle of projection, second angle of projection, third and fourth angle of projection. Okay, which are the angles of projections we use? So this is very important.
Second and
Second and
first, second, third, fourth,
we
second and
And third.
third angle projection. Sir.
okay, do one thing. This is assignment for you for tomorrow. Okay, so randomly I will ask the same question. So what is angles of projection? Which angles of projections we are using? What are the difference between those? And which are the angles of projections we are not using? So tomorrow this is assignment for you. So randomly I will ask. So you need to answer it. Okay. So next we'll study DFM, that is design for manufacturing. That is the elective subject for you. And GD&T, that is geometric dimensions and tolerances. Okay. So these are the 4 important concepts you should know if you want to enter into a CAD engineer domain. Okay. So next we have another domain, that is design engineer domain or structural design engineer domain. So the main role of structural engineering domain is to analyze the things, to simulate the component. Okay, how much load the particular component can withstand, what are all the stresses will develop in the component. So whether the component is safe or not, everything can be done by design engineer. Okay, if you want to enter, see, this is one of the major domain, and you will have more growth in CAD engineer as well as design engineer. Okay, so if you want to enter into this particular domain, you should have a strong knowledge of mechanics of materials. Okay, so mechanics of materials, you are going to use some of the basic equations, right? So those concepts you should have to know. Next, we should know the design of machine elements. Already you have studied this, right? DME1 and DME2. Okay. So next, the finite element method you have studied, right? Finite element method. Next, mechanical vibration. I think you are not having this mechanical vibration subject. So your seniors were having this subject. So now you have kinematics of machines, right? Okay, you have kinematics of machines. In that you will be having this damped and undamped vibration. I think all of you have studied this. Okay, next, tribology you will get in the 8th semester. Tool design is also elective subject. Fracture mechanics is also an elective subject. Okay, so these are the very important subjects where you have to have strong knowledge. Okay, if you want to enter into a design engineer, even if you are solving any problem, if you are going to solve any problem, if you are going to do an analysis of any kind of component, you should have a strong knowledge of these subjects. Okay, then only it will be helpful for you to crack the design engineer interview. Okay. So next we have another major domain, that is CFD engineer domain. So what is CFD?
Computational fluid dynamics.
Yes, exactly. That is computational fluid dynamics. So here we are going to do flow analysis, fluid analysis. Okay, fluid, it may be air, gases, or water. Okay, so suppose if you are doing an analysis of IC engine, internal combustion engine, inside the engine, due to that high gases, what will be the effect of the particular engine cylinder or piston or connecting rod or valves, what will be the effect of that due to the high combustion, that we can analyze it. And we can analyze the flow dynamics on aeroplane wings. So the particular speed of air, what will be the effect of what will be the behavior of particular wing, we can analyze it. Okay, so such kind of things we can analyze it. If you want to enter into this particular domain, this is completely related to thermal. This is completely related to thermal engineering. If you want to enter into this particular domain, you should have a strong knowledge of thermodynamics. You had a BTD and ATD, right? So in third and fourth semester, okay, those concepts you are going to use in this. Next, fluid mechanics you are going to apply, turbo machines, heat and mass transfer, and energy engineering and power plant engineering. See, fracture mechanics by missed, it has come here. Okay, so don't consider this in the CFD. So these are the major subjects you need to focus if you want to enter into CFD domain. Okay, so next we have robotics engine. This is one of the trendiest domain we have nowadays. Okay, so in future also you will be having great scope in the robotics engineering. Okay, so if you want to enter into this particular domain, you should have a knowledge of kinematics of machines. There you are going to study about the links, motions and all, degrees of freedom, boundary conditions, everything you are going to study in kinematics of machine. Those things we are going to apply while designing the robots. Okay, so those are the very important concepts where we are going to apply in this. Next we have mechatronics and microprocessor. Okay, so this is also an important subject where you have to have strong knowledge. So about microprocessors, okay, programming language, everything you have to have. Okay, so next we have robotics and automation. So you have subject robotics and automation, right? I think that is also an elective. And next, control engineering is there, that you will get in the 8th semester, I think. 8th, or I think you have in 7th semester.
Seventh
Yes.
semester.
You will get in the 7th semester. Next, you should have strong knowledge of computer programming language. This is very important. Okay, so being a mechanical engineer, so you can you can learn easily a computer programming language also. But being a computer science engineering, it is very difficult to understand the kinematics of machine. So as per my knowledge, so mechanical engineer can learn and can do anything. Okay, so this is one of the major domain we have. So next we have at last, that is production and quality domain. Okay, so if you want to enter into this production and quality, you should have strong knowledge of manufacturing process. You have subject, right? So manufacturing process, what are the manufacturing processes we have, what are the manufacturing techniques we have. Okay, you should have a strong knowledge on this. So next we have machining process. Next we have production technology, operation management, total quality management, measurement and metrology, and project management. So these are the major subjects where you have to understand the concepts. Okay, if you want to enter into particular domain. So if you focus on these particular subjects with respect to their domains, so you can easily enter into particular domain. So if you focus on these, if you have more focus on the specific thing, so that you can easily build your career during your academic skills itself. Okay, so apart from this, you should have to learn some extra technical skills, what I have told you in the previous session. Okay, so suppose if you want to enter into research and development, if you have to learn some analysis softwares. If you want to enter into some design, product design, you have to learn some design softwares like AutoCAD, CATIA, NXCAD, SolidWorks, like that. Suppose if you want to enter into production, definitely you should have to learn AutoCAD software. Okay, so along with these academic subjects, definitely you should have to develop your technical skills also, so that it will be helpful for you to enter into your specific domain. Okay, any doubts so far? No. Right. Okay, fine. Fine. So next we'll see introduction about PLM software. What is PLM? Anybody? What is PLM? Switch on your video. Manjunath, Salim, Manjunath, Hegde, Sunil, Nagesh Raju. Nagesh, where is your classmate?
ಸರ್ ನಾಟ್ ರೀಚಬಲ್ ಬರ್ತದೆ ಸರ್, ಫೋನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೆ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ.
ಇಬ್ರಲ್ವಾ?
ಹಾ ಸರ್.
Ashish, switch on your video. Avinash. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ನೋಡ್ಬೇಕಲ್ಲ ಒಂದ್ಸತಿ. ನೀವು ನೋಡು ಆಶೀಶ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸುಷ್ಮಿತಾ, ಸುನೀಲ್, ಪವನ್, ಶಂಕರ್. ಓಕೆ, ಪವನ್.
ಅವ್ರು ಹೇಳಕತ್ತಾರ ನನ್ನ.
ಪವನ್,
ಹಾ ಸರ್, ಹೇಳಿ ಸರ್.
ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಎಲ್ಲಿದ್ಯಪ್ಪ? ನಿನ್ ಮಕ್ಕ ಎಲ್ಲೈತೆ? ನಿನ್ ಫೋಟೋ ಒಂದು ಹಾಕ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ಯಾ?
ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಆನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ.
ಪವನ್ ಹಿರೇಮಠ್ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಪವನ್ ಹಿರೇಮಠ್, ಸಾರಿ. ಸೊ 2 Pawans are there. ಪವನ್ ಹಿರೇಮಠ್, ಎಲ್ಲಿದ್ಯಾ ನೀನು? ಸ್ವಿಚ್ ಆನ್ your ವಿಡಿಯೋ. ಶಂಕರ್,
Sir.
yes. Okay. Where is Pawan Hiremath? Yeah, Pawan Hiremath. ಮೊಬೈಲ್ ಇಟ್ಟೆಲ್ಲಾದ್ರೂ ಹೋಗಿದ್ಯಾನ? ಎಲ್ಲಿದ್ಯಾ ನೀನು? ಬರೀ ಫೋಟೋ ಇದೆ ನಿಂದು. ನೀನು ನೋಡೋಣ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಕಾಣ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. Okay, let it be. So next we'll see what about PLM software. What is PLM? Anybody? What is PLM? We have
Product
PLM
life cycle management.
Exactly, very good. So that is product life cycle management. So we have PLM softwares in mechanical engineering. Which are those PLM softwares? Product life cycle management softwares. Which are the PLM softwares? See, all the softwares which we are using in engineering to solve any kind of problem, we are going to say those are PLM softwares. Okay, that is product lifecycle management softwares. Why we are going to tell the product lifecycle management softwares? So by using those PLM softwares, we are, see, understand carefully here. Okay, by using those PLM softwares, okay, so we are going to develop the product. We are going to decide the life cycle of the product. We are going to manage the product by using softwares. Those softwares we are going to call it as a PLM software. Okay, so using those softwares we are going to develop the product. We are going to design the product. we are going to decide the life cycle of the product, and we are going to manage the product. Manage means we are going to modify, we are going to optimize the product. So that is called manage. Okay, fine. So which are the PLM softwares we have? PLM softwares has been categorized into three types. Okay, so one is CAD, that is CADD, computer aided design and drafting. Next we have CAM, computer aided manufacturing. So next we have computer aided engineering, that is CAE. That is also called as computer application engineering. Okay, fine. So we'll see what are the CAD softwares we have. So we have many CAD softwares. In that, advanced CAD softwares are AutoCAD, CATIA, NXCAD, SolidWorks, and Creo. Okay, so these are the major CAD softwares we have. Okay, so these softwares we are going to use. So next we have a major CAM software, that is NXCAM, MasterCAM, DellCAM. So what is the application of CAM software? Anybody? CAM software, computer aided manufacturing, right? Where we are going to use this? What we are going to do in the CAM? Anybody?
Sir, in automobile companies.
Yes. Where we are going to use in automobile industries?
Sir, designing parts, sir.
Designing the
Sorry, not a,
So the components of the machine.
how?
Sir, by using this software.
Okay, what we are going to do in the software? So in the CAD software, we are going to create 3D models, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, but in CAM software,
the production cycle we can calculate.
no.
No idea, sir.
Anybody? Basuraj,
Rotary motion
sorry?
or rotary motion. Rotary motions.
Rotary motions. What?
Camshaft. Example camshaft.
No. See, CAM software is not a CAM mechanism. CAM, that is different. Here, this CAM is different. Computer aided manufacturing. So we are going to use in CNC machines, right? So to produce any product, to manufacture any product for machining purpose or for drilling, as well as for drilling purpose, as well as for turning purpose, we use CNC machines in the industries, like okay. So these CAM softwares, NXCAM, MasterCAM, and DellCAM, we are going to use for programming purpose. So you know G codes, right? So all of you have done with CNC lab, Sim and Automation lab. I think you will get
No,
in 7th semester. Yeah.
In this semester.
No.
Yeah. In this okay. So in this, what we'll do? So suppose if you, whatever the model you have created, so we are going to import that CAD model into CAM software. The CAM software will automatically generate the G codes. That G codes we are going to give input to the CNC machines. With the help of G codes, CNC machine will automatically produce the product. Okay. So we have different CAM softwares: NXCAM, MasterCAM, and DellCAM. So next we have CAE software. What do you mean by CAE softwares? What is the use of that?
The stress of
We are going to do analysis, stress analysis, deformation analysis, strain analysis. Okay. So that, see, as a PLM software means product lifecycle management, that we are going to develop the product by using CAD software. We decides the life cycle of the product. We'll manage the product. So we are going to develop the product by using CAM software. So that's why we are going to call all these softwares as a PLM softwares. Okay, got it? Fine. So next we'll see about drawing. What is drawing?
Crude
Yes.
representation of mechanical
So,
things.
huh?
For pictorial representation.
Yes, it is nothing but pictorial representation. So drawing is nothing but a pictorial representation of any object. Okay. So in industry we have two types of drawing. One is conceptual drawing, and conceptual drawing is nothing but a imaginary drawing. Okay. See, conceptual drawing is nothing but imaginary drawing. So before developing the product, so what we used to do, we will be having some imagination, right? We should be having some of the concept. Okay. So based on that concept, we are going to draw conceptual drawing, that is dimensionless drawing. So here I have mentioned dimensional, that is not dimensional, that is dimensionless. Okay, conceptual. See, this is the interview question. Different. What are the industrial drawings? Two types of drawings we have. One is conceptual. Another one is actual drawing. Okay. So what is actual drawing?
With
Giving,
dimensions.
yeah, giving dimension
With the
to
dimension.
giving dimensions to the conceptual drawing is called actual drawing, and that is also called as engineering drawing. So whatever we have, we are going to design that the drawing, we are going to call it as a engineering drawing. Okay, fine. So this is the one of the example of engineering drawing. Got it? Any doubts? Do you have any doubts?
Yes, sir.
Fine. So next we'll see about dimension. What is dimension? What is dimension?
So defining a character of any design.
Defining a
Measurement
yes,
or
exactly.
length.
Dimension is nothing but it is a measurement of physical phenomena. Okay. So in industry we have two types of dimension. So one we have basic dimension. So what is basic dimension? So the dimension given by the designer or a draftman.
MLT. Mass,
That is
MLT, mass length dimension.
okay. So dimension. Say suppose if you are a designer, right? Okay. So you are going to design something. You are going to create a CAD drawing. So whatever the dimension that you have given in the drawing, that is called basic dimension. Okay. So that is basic dimension. So we have one more, that is actual dimension. What is actual dimension? The dimension, whatever the dimension achieved by the manufacturer, that is actual dimension. So there is a major difference between basic and actual dimension. Suppose a designer has given a dimension of a shaft. The dia should be 50, right? If the dia of the shaft should be 50, if he has given the drawing, whether it is possible to achieve exact 50 mm dia of the shaft by the manufacturer?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Little bit
Okay.
tolerant.
Yeah,
Tolerance.
it is highly impossible to achieve the basic dimension. Okay. So whatever the dimension achieved by the manufacturer, that is actual dimension, that can be achieved once the designer will give the tolerances. Okay. So designer should give tolerances. Suppose the dia of the shaft is 50 plus or minus 5. If he has given the limits, that means suppose 49.5 to 50.5. That is the range, right? If the manufacturer achieves the dimension in between those limits, then we can say that that is actual dimension. Got it? So this is also an interview question. Any doubts?
No, sir. Sir, in tolerances, there are code means,
Yes.
sir, when in any industry which is using tolerances, they will not give plus or minus 5 or plus or minus
No, no, no,
0.5.
no. We
Means
have type.
they are using code.
No, no, no. We have types of tolerances. Okay, based on their standards, they will use. We have bilateral tolerances, unilateral tolerances. Okay, limit tolerances. Okay, so based on that, they will give, and symmetrical tolerances. Okay, so that I will discuss in the coming session. Okay, whenever I am going to explain about drafting. So, any doubts? Any doubts?
No, sir.
No. Okay, so I will just share another slide here. See, how many of you know any CAD software?
Hello.
Yes. CAD softwares. Anyone?
Solid edge.
AutoCAD. Who know this CATIA?
Sir, I can't hear your voice.
See, how many of you know CAD softwares?
Yes, sir.
CAD.
Sir, AutoCAD.
Okay. Okay. Then,
SolidWorks.
sorry,
NXCAD.
SolidWorks.
SolidWorks. Nagesh. Then
Sir, NXCAD.
NXCAD. You are learned in the Apex itself, right?
Yes, sir.
Next, Manoj, right? Manoj from Sridevi
Sir.
College.
Yes, sir.
Switch on your video.
Yes, sir.
Then who are from Sridevi? Only two. Ibrahim
Sir,
irodu.
another one guy is missing. Shiv
Shivkumar. Okay,
Yes, sir.
okay. So which of the softwares you have learned already?
Sir, AutoCAD,
Okay.
then SolidWorks,
Okay.
CATIA.
Hello.
Yes,
Of
yes.
that, sir.
Hello,
Okay.
sir.
Yes, tell me. Okay, apart from those two guys, who
Sir, your
has,
voice is not audible, sir.
so everyone is getting my voice, right?
Yes, sir.
Sunil Kumar is not
Yes, sir.
getting, I think so. So I think you have network issue, man. See, apart from those two guys, how many of you have already learned CAD softwares? Nobody. What about
No, sir.
Vinod? Vinod Kumar?
No, sir. Only two.
Which are those?
That AutoCAD and Solid Edge.
Solid Edge. Solid Edge, I think you have learned in the academics itself, right?
Yes, sir.
What about Basavaraj? Same. Ashish?
CATIA and Classy okay.
You have you learned CATIA?
Yes, sir, going on, sir. Class is going on.
Class is going on. Okay, where you are learning that?
Here on, sir, in down here.
Okay, in Davangere itself.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Manjunath Hegde.
Yes, no, sir. Same,
No.
sir. We have learned
Basavaraj.
only solid and computer edits.
Okay, okay. Basavaraj.
Same, sir. Solid edge can be.
So apart from Solid Edge CAMD, I want Sushmita.
No, sir.
Okay, Salim.
Sir, I have already learned about CATIA, but not deeply, sir. But little bit I know CATIA.
Okay. Then Puneet,
No, sir.
Avinash, Avinash.
That much only, sir. Sir, that much only, sir.
Sorry,
Only that much only, sir. Only academics.
only academics. What about Pawan? Pawan.
So only academics.
Okay, I think many of you have learned whatever the softwares you have in your academics, right? Okay, in this internship program, I am going to teach you SolidWorks, so basics of SolidWorks, and the related to project I am going to teach you in this. Okay, so whatever the project I am going to assign you, based on that I am going to teach. Some of the basics I am going to explain you. Okay, in this internship program. After that, I am going to teach you ANSYS Workbench, and that too based on your project, not in detail. So it will take 2 months to learn ANSYS, and it will take 1 month to learn CAD, any CAD software, whether it may be CATIA, SolidWorks, NXCAD, Creo, anything. Okay. So that we will see later based on your area, based on your interest, because we are into this training as well as placements, and we are providing 100% placement guarantee. Okay. So once you get trained,
Software link or not?
sorry.
Sir, are you giving software link or not?
Sorry, I'm not getting your words, Sunil. Just
Sir, are
tell
you
me.
giving the software link or not, sir?
Yeah, I am giving you software link. Okay, I will just share with you. I'll just WhatsApp. Okay, you just download it. Okay, you have to download it. Then I will tell you how to install it. Okay. So I will just today I will share you the link how to download downloading link. Okay. After that you have to install it. So I will send you the installation procedure also.
Okay.
Follow the installation procedure. Okay. Any doubts? So do one thing. I think from
No.
Oxford College, how many students are there? From Oxford?
There are 3 students, I think.
No, I think 5 has joined, man.
So 3, I think.
5 has joined.
So another one is there. Yashwant is absent today.
Is absent. Now, how many of you are attended here?
4.
4 from Oxford, right? So, okay, then from PDIT?
3,
3
sir.
members, sir.
We are
Any,
3 members.
okay, from Oxford, anybody is there to join again? Anybody is there to join?
Sir, 3 members.
Still 3 members are there.
Yes, sir.
Okay, do one thing. Anyone from each college, you just call me after this session. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
So from PDIT, anybody is there yet to join? Because I am going to make a batch tomorrow.
Sir,
No one, sir.
What is
no
the
one
strength
is
of
there.
your college?
No one can interested.
Sir, in mechanical, 80 students are there.
Sorry? Okay, let it be. Sridevi, I think 3 members are there in this.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so do one thing. After this session, you just give me a call. So anyone from
Okay,
each
sir.
college. Okay, I will discuss regarding that.
Okay.
Okay. So shall I wind up the session?
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.